Super fast tortoise in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got his YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTT3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to inside. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shell. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Deeply in mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Deeply in mood, coffee for every dude.
Are you crazy?
Hey! Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise. What's up? Good morning.
Good morning.
Ooh, try and get the energy and the jives going on. Get that vibe. Because we got a topic today that's a little bit heavy, but it's a little bit of reality. But like we all deal with stuff, and that's kind of what the topic is. Because I noticed that a lot of people like expect Tortoise to be perfect, and Tortoise is not perfect. He's just a streamer. He streams every morning with a couple of good friends and pals and everybody. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. So look, let's say hi to people in chat. We got Time Capsule.
What's up?
Capsule, love you too, brother. We got The Real Wiz. What's up, guys? We got Backwoods Collector. Whoa.
Right on.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome. You guys rock. You guys rule. Last night we watched, my wife and I watched a couple of Hallmark movies. One of them was cute. It's called like the 5-year something. It's 5-year relationship. It's about a couple every year. They meet at they meet for Christmas together at a convention type thing where this service that caters, a catering service, that's what it was. They work for a catering service every year. They come together and work for this catering service during the Christmas time, and they always have like some romantic rendezvous that happens. And each year the relationship builds a little bit more until one year one of the characters like, let's just push this to an actual relationship. Then career gets in the way and they separate, creates bad feelings. And the next year they fall in love completely. It's ridiculous. The hillbilly just disappeared. He disappeared.
I haven't gotten around to watching Christmas movies yet, although I have to admit I did watch It's a Wonderful Life a couple of weeks ago.
Right. It's a wonderful life. It's awesome. Well, like if my wife had her way all the time, she'd be watching Christmas movies starting in July. No, it's a hillbilly. Whoa.
Yeah, I had to top my coffee up.
You had to top the coffee. Coffee's important. Speaking of coffee, I hope you guys got your coffee. I hope you guys got your coffee, your tea, your soda, whatever your morning drink is, your libation of choice. I hope you have it. And great news for me because I won. KJ ended up naming his cat Q. His new cat.
That's right. The new cat got to be named Q. It won in 2 polls. It won on the poll on our show here this morning for yesterday, and then or the day before, and then it won yesterday also on the Discord server. So And so-
Well, I kind of have a confession to make. I voted for Q myself.
so did I.
So did I. It was my idea, so I had to vote for it. I had to vote strong. That's right. And thinking of voting seasons this year. Hope you guys have fun with that. Because there's a lot going around today.
Yeah.
But other than that, have you guys done anything fun lately? Like Hillbilly actually had a good stream that didn't close out on him this morning.
Yeah, well, I think I got my issues fixed.
I've been just dealing with some things around the house. Hadn't had time to have fun. We got maintenance here today, and woke up at 2 hours early with the time change, and been busy today.
Busy. We're just busy. Busy. Like 3 times busy. So busy you had to add an extra busy to the busy life you have.
Yes.
Oh man, I hope you guys are having a fun day. Hello,
yeah.
Adult Apprentice.
The bolts.
Woo-woo. He said he might be on the show tomorrow. Woo-woo.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to come up with some ridiculous topic for tomorrow that's way off on the beaten trail.
here's a topic. Why does Tybalt bounce?
Right. Just bouncing in to say hi. Bounce. Goodbye. It's all right. We love y'all. We love y'all for stopping by for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Tibalt's like, yes, see you in the morning. Woo woo. Hell yeah. He said Tuesday and Thursday he plans on popping in, which would be cool. Oh my lord. Tibalt, what are you talking about? I seen pictures. Oh, in the newspapers today, the paper was made out of paper. I don't know if this, but the newspapers are made out of paper.
Well, that typically happens.
Right? It's sad because like the newspapers that we get are in the mail, they're just advertisements for stuff we never do, and stuff we don't care. Like in the mail, papers. Paper for like stuffed envelope when they're trying card, and they put like a fake plastic card in there or a fake cardboard card. We're like, why do they keep sending this? They're wasting a lot of money. They're wasting a lot of trees for something we're just gonna toss in the garbage.
Well, I can honestly say they don't waste the paper here because I get my newspaper on a stone tablet.
No, yeah, yabba dabba doo.
Yep.
Oh, stone tablet. Each day has a new commandment. There we go. Oh, that's a reference to Hillbilly was making the saying he was old.
Yep.
Unless your tablet was made in California, that's a different kind of stone tablet.
Hey, mine's in Kentucky, so it's a stone tablet from here.
That's funny.
We got plenty. We got plenty of those mountains running through Kentucky, so we do got some of those stone tablets.
Stone tablets and rock quarries and all the fun stuff.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Not to mention the caves that we got.
So I have a question for you guys. Because I haven't watched it. Have any of you watched Agatha all along, and did you like it?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings, but I will let Hillbilly go first.
I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. For one, it's got a little mystery in it. They gave you a little mystery in it. Have you seen any of it?
No, like it's completely related to WandaVision, so I turned off in my head as a bad show.
Well,
okay.
It's a lot better than WandaVision.
It is much better than WandaVision.
It does pick off. It does kickoff from WandaVision, but it's 10 times better than WandaVision.
Right. It is. But like I said, I have mixed feelings. First of all, if you guys are comic book readers, don't watch it. You're not going to like it. All right. If you wanted to see just something better from the blunder of WandaVision and the blunder of She-Hulk, then absolutely watch it because it's better. It's not bad for what it is. But once again, I'm a comic book guy, and I have my feelings about when you change lore. And they completely F the lore. They just like they're like, okay, everything that you have ever read in the comic books regarding Agatha Harkness,
Right.
forget about it. Her history is toast. They started her all over again fresh. So everything in the comic books not canon anymore. So if you spent your time following that Agatha storyline with the Darkhold and the Darkhold comics and all that, that whole line that took from 1987 up to 2004 to build, it is gone. You wasted your life reading comic books. You wasted your life on a storyline. It is gone. You don't deserve to have a true history anymore on a character that you actually probably could have liked. It is gone. So I hated it. But I love this. I loved it in the ways of making up for the blunder of WandaVision. It is a horrible show, horrible storyline. It was really done well with being put together, considering what Disney did to my comic book history. And this is the same complaint that I made 20 years ago when Fox screwed up X-Men.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
So it is horrible, but storyline wise, but it's really good for what they did to fix WandaVision.
Yep.
Oh, Monk is saying something. The layer has crashed. Yeah, the Secret Layer website crashed today. I think today was the release of the X-Men cards, the Marvel cards, and it crashed.
Oh. Wow.
Popular, probably. Too many people on the website couldn't handle it. Who knows?
Yep.
But thinking of things crashing, this show is crashing into.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. So many creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Woo, woo, woo. Look at us back in action. We're going to go back into the part of the show where we are going to discuss other things going towards the topic. But first of all, we need to get back on track. And Hillbilly knows how to get us back on track. He's really good at it. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Just look at him. Look at that serious face. Hillbilly. Where are we supposed to be?
Card of the day.
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
Ooh.
Field of the Dad. One of the cards that are in the auction. Woo woo. Sir James Willis made sure there's some good cards in this auction that's coming up in a couple weeks. We're actually solidifying a date to come really soon. In the next 2 weeks, we'll have that done. Check us out tomorrow tomorrow we'll have a nighttime show talking about the auction coming up.
Cool.
Field of the Dad from M20. It's a land. Field of the Dad enters the battlefield tap for a class, and whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
Nice.
Pretty
Pretty
solid.
strong. Yeah, pretty solid land in there.
It's seen a lot of play. It's does a lot. It's pretty good. Pretty amazing.
Yep.
And if you take a really close look, the crevice of that land looks like a brain. It's kind of cracked in the middle. Yep. But yeah, I wanted to shout that out, the auction and the card. The card's pretty cool, pretty awesome. But now we're going to get to some pictures today. The first picture is very flavorful. Let's soak in. What I imagine people look like when they say they're sending thoughts and prayers. they're concentrating really hard, sending out those vibes. Oh yeah, KJ must be out of the room because this is definitely something he would comment on.
Oh yeah, I mean I like this. I mean, Professor X and the cartoon series.
Hmm?
I've always been a fan of X-Men, and Professor X is like one of the strongest mutants, besides Jean Grey as the Phoenix.
Oh yeah. What's up, zombie? Zombie! Zombie! Hey, what's up? Welcome to the show. All right, now the next picture. Next picture is a special picture. You'll get it.
Oh heck!
Star Trek.
Wow!
That's right.
Wow! MTV, Michael Jordan, the Bulls, and Michael Jackson, and I can't read Moore's outfit back there.
It says Tommy Jeans. It's a brand name.
Oh, Tommy Jeans, yeah. With the boombox.
It's kind of looks like what my generation grew up to.
Yeah.
I grew up from. That's my generation as a kid. You know, and Data's dressed as Michael Jackson.
Yep.
You didn't catch that.
What the heck is Picard listening to right there on his side?
Oh, that's a cassette player.
Walkman.
Walkman. Yep, it's a Walkman.
So you don't see those anymore.
No, but that's pretty much what my generation looks like today. Bald, older men, wishing they're trying to dress like they were living their old, reliving their old stuff.
Yep. The only person they missed in this was Deanna Troy, which is right there behind Riker.
Right, but I think they did a good job with the picture.
Yeah.
KJ had to step out for a minute, so he'll be back when he can.
Yeah. Other than that, this is a great picture.
Oh yeah, I really loved it. I really loved it. I really liked it. It really brings back the nostalgia feels in the 90s. All right, now going back to the pictures going forward. Yeah, still can't buy a house, but my coffee game is strong. Yep.
Wow.
And the next picture was sent in by Hillbilly yesterday. MTG Hillbilly, coffee, because murder is wrong. That was right. Coffee subdues those dark feelings.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And the last picture of the day. Boom, I'm dead, but give me a coffee anyways. Yeah.
Wow.
Commander Data is awesome. That is true.
Yep.
The arcade game was a shiz for X-Men. Yeah. And he got it to me a few years ago, same time I met arcade post for the first time. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome to actually know. But Spider-Man. He's dead, but get him a coffee, man. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. All right. Some pictures of the day. It feels kind of weird that we lost KJ, but KJ is doing something really important at the moment. He had to step away for a second. But we got Hillbilly, we got me, and we got the awesome things that we wanted to do. Well, I think when we get to the question today, Hillbilly will definitely have an answer. But before we get to the question of the day, if you want to participate in the show, if you want to share a picture of the day, a question of the day, heck, even suggest a topic of the day, become a part of Discord, and you can do such things. You can participate in the show. Everything you do helps out the channel a lot, and helping out us the way you do, it makes everything work. You can become a member of the channel. You can just like the videos. You can just like Well, yeah, you can just subscribe to the channel and comment. You know, when the show's not live, it's amazing. Whatever you do.
Yep.
Yep. But let's get to the question of the day.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
The question of the day is brought to us by AI Morgan Freeman. Let's see what he has to ask.
What food make you happy when you have it?
Say what?
What food makes you happy when you have it?
What food makes me happy when I have it?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough. 'Cause I just like food in general.
Right. So what food makes you happy when you have it? What's one food that makes you happy no matter the situation you've been in? Like, one thing I love and I miss having is Navajo tacos. If you guys know what Navajo tacos are one of Tortoise's favorites. It's just basically like a deep fried pita bread or something like that. It's very soft, tender bread. That's hot and crisp and it has taco stuff all over it.
Well,
And you can roll it up and eat it like a taco. Or you can use a fork and eat it like a meal.
I'd have to say some squash. I love me some good old squash. Don't care how it's cooked. I mean, it can be boiled, it can be baked, it can be deep fried, it can be fried. I don't care. I just like me some squash.
Oh, squash is really good. It's a good food.
Oh yeah, I love it.
One of the things we like to do is we like to make spaghetti out of squash. Instead of using noodles, we'll use squash, and we'll just have the meat and sauce in the squash, and it tastes really good. I like making butter squash, where you get squash and you cut it in half and you bake it with butter in it, and it gets all tender, and you just have squash. It's so good too. Let's welcome back, KJ.
So my maintenance crew just let my cat out, 7, and they keep on coming in and out trying to do maintenance that I've been requesting for over 2 months to get fixed. Finally getting done, only because my bathroom ceiling caved in last night.
Ooh.
Oh,
and I've been complaining about a leak for over 2 months, and they said, "Oh no, no, it's okay." And then my bathroom ceiling caved in last night, literally, like a 6-foot section of my bathroom, no ceiling.
Wow.
So are you able to see the screen?
See the what?
Are you able to see the screen? Are you?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show you a picture of the day that you missed.
Oh, hey, look, it's me, Tortoise, and Hillbilly. Hillbilly, where'd you get that hat?
All right.
Sorry about that. I do apologize for having to bounce out and then coming back with complaints. I do apologize.
Did you catch 7?
Yeah, we got her back in.
I'd lock her up in a room.
She normally doesn't get out, but she's afraid of people. And she ran the first direction that she can see that people weren't at, especially since they're making loud noises with they're taking down. I have people above me, and so they have to take down my ceiling and then incomplete in the bathroom now and redo it, and it's super loud.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yep.
So Ford keeps saying he made squash and zucchini for breakfast this morning. And wow, KJ, that's crap.
Nice.
Holy crap, that's crazy. Good luck with that on BS, bro, man. That's what he says on that stuff. But here's another picture I shared of the day I thought you'd admire.
Right? I'm sending you thoughts and prayers. No.
Yeah, now for now on, when people say I'm sending thoughts and prayers, the tune na 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 will go through my head.
Right?
All right. Just wanted to catch you up on some of the highlights.
I appreciate that. I do apologize once again for bouncing out like that real quick. I just had to deal with 7. She doesn't like it outside.
All right. And the question of the day was, What food makes you happy when you have it?
Corn dogs. Right now, I could use corn dogs. Right now would be corn dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can always take the stick and poke people in the eyes. Make me even happier.
That's very intimate for just being a head in a jar. You have to have the stick in your mouth, and you have to get really close to their face and poke them in the eye.
Yeah, mine was squash.
Squash. Mine was Navajo tacos.
Very specific. Navajo tacos.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love Navajo tacos. Haven't had one in years. So right now, those would make me extremely happy. So everybody out in YouTube lands, who has my address, where to send the ingredients to. Oh, not kidding. All right.
Just send me the cook and the ingredients, so that way somebody can cook them for me as well.
Right. True. Now we're gonna get to that.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flares. With the fast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Now we're on to the topic of the day. But also, Forky says fish tacos and jerk chicken. Jerky chicken is really good.
Yep.
So, dealing with mental issues has Tortoise in the Shell. And I have Monologue, everybody. Monologue. Holy cat. So, the reason why I brought up the show today is because a lot of people kind of put a lot of demands on me, and they forget that I'm not just a normal person. Emotions. They're definitely people forget I deal with anxiety and issues like that. So let's just get into the monologue. Says a lot of people who have been around the channel for a while know that I struggle with bipolar disorder, manic depression, which are the same thing pretty much. They're linked, and struggle somewhere on the spectrum. I have childlike qualities and a lot of issues that go along with functioning as an adult. I deal with fears every day that should not exist in my world. I deal with the fear of success. I am afraid of the unknown responsibilities and unforeseen events if I do succeed. I deal with the fear of failure. If I fail something, I feel if I fail at something, I feel that I am not good enough to deserve what I'm working hard at. I find myself caught in a lot of middle ground bull crap. I have a functional level of if I just exist, that's fine. Like if I just exist and I don't have to do much, I'm fine, right? So I have a fear of my environment changing, so I get unmotivated if I have to change something to exist in any altercations of my life. And I go through a lot of anxiety and stress. My brain is always panicking over everything I have mentioned, and stepping out of my boundaries into new territory is a struggle. And I struggle with imperfections. I hate perfection. I hate when things have to be really perfect. I have to be a little imperfect. And I hate when things are too imperfect. There's a lot of contradiction there. I hate the boundaries of finishing a project. I hate promoting myself on YouTube. I hate promoting myself. There's a reason why I'm not struggling or pushing for 1,000 subscribers as hard as I could be. I have a fear of selling myself on YouTube. Like I have issues selling myself and selling things on YouTube. I like with promoting things like the auction. I really struggle with. I really struggle with that because there's a lot of anxiety. If I succeed, what could happen? If I fail, what could happen? I don't know. I struggle with myself when it comes to selling myself because I struggle with not knowing my self-value or self-worth. I feel worthless most of the time. I also know without me, my level of worth will be missed, whatever that level may be. But what level of value is that? I don't know. Self-confidence is an issue I have. I deal with self-confidence a lot. Even though on the show I come up as confident and controlling, I deal with a lot of struggle because I'm afraid I'm stepping on toes. I'm afraid I'm probably pushing people away. I'm not pushing people away, but pushing people into areas they might be uncomfortable with. Self-confidence. My self-confidence goes up and down all the time. I struggle with I want people to see me as positive, though I feel negative a lot. So see, you can tell in my little monologue there. I just said there's a lot of contradiction. I am afraid of one end. I am afraid of the other end. I'd rather be in the middle. I'd rather be safe. But I bring that up because like one of the things I struggle with right now is like the auction right now. Because like right now I have to find a date, which is going to be sooner than later. I'm gonna have to do my best to succeed. We've done it before, so there's a little level of confidence there that I know has been there. I know like hitting the subscribe button is like hard to ask for because like YouTube's free. You don't always like someone doesn't have to subscribe. Why should you subscribe to me? Well, the only excuse I got for you to subscribe to me is I try to make your day positive. Right? Positive. I try to be positive influence in the show, and every time you hit that subscribe button, I always feel it's like a little step towards success. But what happens if I make 1,000 subscribers there, right? Well, I don't know what to do. I feel like what the Joker said in Dark Knight. I'm like a dog chasing cars. I'm just going crazy. I wouldn't know what to do if I actually caught one.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's take this back to 500 subs because at 500 you get partially monetized on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
All right, when I got partially made my 500, I was running around here in the house like a chicken with its head cut off.
Right.
Because the simple fact is, I was like, all right, I'm partially monetized. I got memberships. I got super chats. What do I do? I mean, what's the next step? What do I do for my members? What do I do for my subscribers? How can I get more subscribers?
Mm-hmm.
And that's always running through my mind. It still runs through my mind today.
Mm-hmm.
And we all go through that. Every content creator, when they start out small, they get sometimes they'll go through that if they succeed to get to 500. And all your other content creators, the bigger content creators, they've been there also. And so you're not alone on that because everybody's been there. I've been there, and I still feel like right now. I feel like I'm still there.
Like one thing I'm surprised you haven't done, and I haven't done it because I honestly don't want to push that route. But one thing I'm kind of surprised you haven't done is made merch for your channel yet. Because they give you a merch option through YouTube to sell merch, and you got dag blag it. You got your logo you can put on a shirt or something like that. Start pushing that. And let me go back to Cane Checker. Your monologue is very concerned. No, don't feel you're not responsible. It's just there's a lot I deal with on my own that doing stuff is always leaps and bounds for me. It's not just little stuff. It seems little to other people, but it's always a leaps and bounds. I got confidence in the fact that things will go well, but I struggle with the fact, what if something goes wrong?
Well, another thing too, all right, since you brought up the auction, another thing too, you're not alone on this auction. I guarantee you'll never will be as long as I'm around. You won't be alone because I'll help you with the lasting. I'll help you with listening.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome too. And tomorrow, Tuesday night, my wife is going to work for a few hours. I'm actually going to go live tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the specifics in the auction. All right, tomorrow night around 7 or 8 p.m. Probably 7, but we'll figure it out because I got to make a thumbnail and stuff for all that stuff tomorrow.
Nice.
So we're going to go through it. So stuff's rolling, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to invite people into the head of Tortoise, the brain space of Tortoise, because you know what? I'm not the only one who deals with this stuff, right?
Right.
There's people who are taking care of kids as single parents. There's people who are struggling with those issues. There's people who are struggling with just living life and being lonely in their life. There are people who struggle with rejection, right? Just in general, they feel like everybody's going to reject you. One thing I deal with a lot myself that I think a lot of people deal with is the fear of feeling out of place. Like they don't feel like they blend in or mark in. There's a lot of times you feel like you're too different. There's a lot of times you feel like you're different as a person. Like you don't blend in with people. You don't get along well with people. And sometimes I deal with that too. I mean, I'm lucky to have friends like Hillbilly and KJ who are completely different on spectrums of personality than I am. That I try to absorb what I can because they're so different that instead of blending in, I think they help me stand out. And I try to think the positive of everything like that, because Hillbilly, when he first came on, I was more of a control freak, trying to make sure things went perfect as they can, but I was afraid of slap back. But Hillbilly helped me with the idea of it's okay if things are different. It's okay if things are if things do not go as perfectly planned, because it's all part of the show.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I personally, with my way of doing things, like I've already accepted in my life that perfection isn't going to be a thing for me. Now, unfortunately, I can't get that out of my head for other people. Where I know I can't be perfect, I kind of like somewhere in my head go, okay, well, if I can't be perfect, then somebody needs to be perfect. But that's one thing I've always had problems with. And when it comes down to like standing out in a crowd and whatnot, I choose to not stand out by standing out. People see, oh, there's that head in the jar walking on the street again. But I choose to stand out by not standing out. I was a karaoke DJ for so many years, put myself into the center of the circle and then hope nobody talks to me.
Right. And that's how it is sometimes, like I used to, like one thing I used to deal with a major problem is like if I saw someone else fell, that was like a close friend of mine or something, like if they failed and they messed up doing anything, I'm like, how can you do that? You're supposed to be better than me. And that was my thought process. Everybody was supposed to be better than me, but it took a long time to try to get people try to make me think everybody's on equal level, no matter if they think they're better than me or not. We're all equal. We're all people. We're all fallible, and part of the issues that we deal with is recognizing that we are fallible, no matter how good we are, how professional we are. We're fallible, no matter how perfect as a person we can be.
Right.
And I like to think everybody level. Well, like for example, he struggles with processes when it comes to playing Magic the Gathering. And I bring this up a lot, but when it comes to Magic the Gathering, he struggles with thought processes, especially in EDH, and he's trying to figure out how things work in the game. I don't think down on Hillbilly, and I don't think he's supposed to be better than me, like I would have back in the day. But I think it was an equal who's just trying to keep up with the pack of players that we have. And and that's why I try to bring everybody on a positive level every morning, is because it's not about being better than other people. It's about accepting our differences, our struggles, and our strengths.
Exactly. I mean, you're a super fast tortoise. I'm a hillbilly. KJ just a head in the jar.
Yeah.
Different personalities. We're all three in different parts of the country. But and also about this show here, sometimes it's good just to let the show come on and let it go where it goes, as long as you got structure behind the wheel there, and that you do have. You got great structure on this show here. I'm sure KJ will back me on that.
Oh yeah, and then sometimes you just gotta go, hey, you know what? We're just gonna let the structure dissolve today because I don't feel like being perfect. I do that quite often. Sometimes I right now I have a problem, and for those people who've been seeing me here on Tortoise's show and seeing me try to do something with Jesse and a few other people, I have a problem. I too much. It makes me mad. It makes me self-conscious. I actually posted my first actual video the other day, which is an edited down version of the show with Jesse and I, where Captain Waffles was there.
Right.
I edited down an hour and a half to only 12 minutes worth of usable footage because I cannot speak like a human being.
Hey, you know what? I watch your shows. I watch your shows for the most part. And problem with what you do. Yeah, and you know, do you want to know the truth, KJ? Then behind this is you're your worst critic.
Yep. Exactly. Tortoise hit it on right on the nail there. Drag it. But you know, if I do, and you know, the way I do my streams, I just whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know how I want my stream to go, and I make sure it goes the way I want it to go. But also, the stream goes the way it wants to go. Also,
No.
Right. And if you really want to get past the ums, find different words to replace the word because you're going to say a lot. So instead of just saying right, try to think of a different word like well, what if, maybe, different thought, you know. Try to find a word or phrase to replace the word with, because you're going to say a lot. Your brain's going to stutter. Now you just need to get in practice to change the stutter word.
And
I've noticed that too. I've actually been replacing it with, unfortunately, no words, which gives me a little bit of dead air, which is, in my opinion, better than the ums. But the more I get, when I'm self-conscious about it, that's when it just comes out like in a wave. And I know it's a mental issue for me. It's one of my several things that are like, it's the way my brain is wired.
Right. You see before keeps comment there.
I mean, and another thing too about that KJ, that's probably just the KJ cowboy then coming out in you when you're doing that. You know, part of your personality there, and you can't change your personality. I mean, your personality is your personality. And another thing, it is you. I mean, you can't change you overnight. Sometimes it takes a long time to change.
Oh yeah, and that's a simple because we all deal with mental issues, and obviously, an issue you deal with, KJ, is self-image and perfectionism. Like, that's something you're dealing with.
Yep.
Oh yeah, to a certain degree, I absolutely agree, and it is probably one of the self-imagery is probably like everybody probably has their own self-image. Just like, okay, well, I don't like this, whatever, you know. But you know. We just got to find ways to live with what we don't like about ourselves. We got to be happy. And, you know, to quote John Candy, I like me. Okay. My wife likes me.
Automobiles.
That's right. I mean, you just going to have to get on there and just say, I don't care if the stream goes what good, bad, and just do it. Then you can go back and watch it and be like, it went pretty good. Yeah, I've done this. I've done that. But it still went pretty dang on good. So, you know.
Oh, yeah. Celebrate. Like, one thing we have to do in our depressions and stuff, because I know a lot of us, like almost everybody who's a YouTuber deals with mental issues of some sort. Yep. One thing I can tell you that you need to do is celebrate your successes and forget your losses.
Exactly.
Or your failures. Right. That one thing that's hard for me to say, because I struggle with that myself all the time. Like I want to lean in on the failures I do or all the things I suck at, and I just want to fix them right away. But one thing I've learned in this process, right? One thing I learned in this process is I only can fix one thing at a time. Like my thumbnails. I suck at my thumbnails, right? So I started working on my thumbnails. Then I'd work everything out. I'd work on my thumbnails forever, right? Then once I got that pretty much pat down for a point, I started working on my titles of my videos, and I started working on that because like one thing at a time. As you get better as one thing, you kind of like an RPG game. You kind of level up things in the background, and when you get to focus on something else, you get to level that up while everything else levels up as you continue. Yeah. And a lot of the personal goals. That one thing I want to reach by today is like a lot of personal goals is like you have friends. You have friends. You probably have family out there. Someone out there. That's why one of the reasons why I started ending my show saying, remember you're loved and people think about you. Is because sometimes we get wrapped up in the moment that we forget that we have the help and support. Some people have to see therapists. I see a therapist, right? Some people have to see a psychiatrist. I see a psychiatrist.
I see both of mine today.
Right? Oh, interesting how that works on today's topic. But the truth is, no matter how hard we deal with these things, there's got to be a point when you realize you can't handle it by yourself. No matter how well in control we do think we have it, one of the things that's a constant reminder to me is I have more than myself to think about. I have more than myself to care about, and I can't do everything myself, right? So I need the help of, like, say, my wife. My wife helps me a lot when I'm struggling mentally with like issues like this. We talk things out. It's not always a pleasant conversation either. Sometimes our conversations are bickering when it comes to certain things, right? But like, as long as we work out and figure out the issues that we're trying to figure out what's going on in the world, because it's easy to see things from outside your eyeballs than it is to see behind your eyeballs.
Correct.
Yeah, that sounds like fire.
Yeah, but everybody's different. You just gotta learn your personality and just let your just like what I do. I just let my personality out there. I mean, you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
Here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like
that's just the way you gotta be. I mean,
like I know I say like when I really don't have a big issue with people disliking my videos, but like when you have someone who dislikes your video every day just because it's helping the algorithm out, it kind of gets disheartening, and that kind of struggles too a little. Like what's the point of disliking everything? So my brain's like, if there's something you're disliking, why don't you tell me what you're disliking? Maybe I can fix it, because I'm dealing with issues and I'm trying to make things more perfect, even though I struggle with perfection. I know I need to work on things to be better.
Yes. I have that same issue, but mine is with subscribers. I'll get like 689, 690 or something like that subscribers.
Yeah.
Then I'll lose one or two. I'm like, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do? Why did they unsubscribe? Mm-hmm. Did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Or is my video bad, or what's going on?
Right, but see, issues go deeper too. There's like a lot of the issues that we deal with as people are kind of selfish in a way. Like we tend to think of ourselves, which is okay to think about yourself, but we kind of think of ourselves. We kind of get stuck in ourselves. We kind of have a hard time seeing outside of ourselves when it comes to our own issues.
Right.
And I deal with that a lot myself. Like for example, I got some Halloween decorations over here that are like those blow up decorations. I'm afraid to put those in the box because I'm afraid if I destroy them, I'll get blamed for it. If I put them away, if something's wrong, even if it's not my fault in the future, like maybe a bug got into them or something, I'm afraid I'll be blamed for something I didn't do. So I'm like, to ask the kids if they take care of it, because I don't want to be blamed.
Blame the kids.
Yep. I asked the kids to take care of it because they bought them, right? If they ruin them, that's not on me. I didn't do it, right? Because I'm afraid of getting the bad reactions if I did ruin them. I'm afraid of people reacting. negatively to stuff like that. That's a real life struggle of failure right there. That's a struggle of failure. I'm afraid if I do something, I fail. I'm also afraid of if I succeed and I put it away, maybe every year they're just to start depending on me putting everything up. And I'm like, well, this is a family thing. And then I don't think that's a rational fear because it's a family event that we decorate the yard. But the fear is there no matter if I like it or not.
Right. There's things that we can do in our life that could not necessarily remedy these situations. And I've been learning a few things with my therapist. And I've been finding, like, when it comes down to dealing with people, which I've always had a problem with. I have mild adult autism. I'm on one end of the spectrum where I'm very functional and people wouldn't even know. But I have to have these things, these triggers to, like, you ever play Minecraft?
Yeah.
All right. So that way you don't have to open a door. You have buttons and pressure plates that you want to go through to make your life easier. So that way, when you're running away from people, you don't have to deal with all the fun stuff that's there, like getting blown up by a creeper. I just can easily just walk away. I don't want to have this conversation. I can just step on that trigger plate and the door opens and I'm gone.
Oh no, I get it.
Yeah.
Like redstone, right? You know how redstone works, and you can make cool mechanics. Like there's this old Garfield comic I used to reference with redstone. It said, "You work so hard just to be so damn lazy, so you don't have to do all the work later."
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've already worked like in real life outside of a game here and there. Like literally, I have my life I set it up in advance so that way I can just vanish and not have to deal with certain people in society because they trigger my crazies, which I have a lot of.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of triggers. That's a whole different conversation that we can really get into today because that's for sure triggers because we all deal with triggers. The point of today is just to bring awareness and one thing I want everybody to walk away with is if you're dealing with depression and things like this and emotions like I've explained and everybody else has explained here, hopefully you can reach out to a friend, family member, or a therapist. Therapists do good what they can, even though sometimes this pisses me off because she wants me to answer my own damn questions. When I have questions, I want her to answer.
Yep.
But the truth is, if you're going to take something, you better be prepared to own it, right? And there's a lot of meaning in that reference there.
Yep. I mean, I've had one of my viewers reach out. Well, actually, one of my viewers, I had one of them reach out to me about some bad news that happened to their family. And, I've talked to them. I even gave them my phone number and told them, hey, if you need to talk, call me. I'm here for you. And They know how to get hold of me in my Discord. And one thing I practice with my viewers or my subs, if they do contact me with something,
yeah,
then it stays between me and them. So it's not my. It's something that doesn't really affect me. It affects me as being that me and this person's friends, but other than that, it doesn't affect me. But it stays between me and them.
Well, I'm going to have to put a little pin in this conversation right here and say, we can't give everybody our number. We can't talk to everybody out there. We can't do exactly what Hillbilly said to everybody. Right. I can't do it. Hillbilly can't do it. KJ can't do it. Like close friends, maybe, but like I'm not a licensed therapist.
Right. Me neither.
Right. We're not professionals. We're just sharing the issues we've had and what stuff we helped out with, and was working from experience.
I'm just an idiot on YouTube. That's all I am. A head in the jar idiot on YouTube.
Correct. But I do have some post friends on YouTube. That's my subscribers / members.
Right. So I just want to make people aware that we can't fix your problems for you.
Right.
You know, so just letting you know. So if you try to reach out to us, ask for our phone numbers. There's a good chance you'll get a no if I don't know you. All right.
I mean, but there is also another way to reach out to anybody, another streamer if you want to, such as the three of us. We got a Discord.
I mean, like there's a lot of ways to get help. All right, for sure. Yep. But with that, we need to get to
hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Hi. Were you even set up?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Billy will play losers in hand. Magic the Gathering is where he stands. Booster stack up like a dream in this world. He's the dream of a winning fire, emotions on the wire. His hands are his tools for the fight. Flipping cards all through the night. Hopes and dreams in every pack. He won't ever turn his back. Fire in every pack. He opens.
Dad, blind
All right. Well, yeah. No, my lord. I'm so behind.
Yeah, all right. All right. Get to the cracking. Dang, blanket. Oh, let's try the other end. There we go. Got her.
Got it.
All right. Got a good one.
Ooh.
Crippet Inspector.
Nice.
Neglected Manor.
Oh,
Mid hook.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, love that art. We got Fear of Burning Alive. Trial of Agony. We got a Womb. Smoky Lounge and Misty Saloon.
Nice.
Salon. Then we got Fear of Abduction. Appendage. Amalgam.
Yeah.
Say its name.
Say its name. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
Then we got Crackling Slasher. Manifest Dread. Got another room. Ticket Booth and Tunnel of Hate. Then we got Jump Scare. And then Worry Watchdog. Best hit out of this would probably be the Meat Hook.
All right. That Meat Hook is a pricey card.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think it's as good as the first one.
It's not as good, but it's still worth a bit of money, and people are playing it.
Yep.
I think Commander. Excuse me. Had a burp that didn't want to come out. Sorry. But we're in the realm of chilling, vibing, relaxing, and getting to the shill section. And we got a couple people here who need to shill their stuff out, like KJ Cowboy Dan.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. Sorry I couldn't get the cartoon up and running today. As you understand, sometimes things happen. And today, my bathroom caved in on my ceiling. My bathroom ceiling caved in, so didn't really have time to prepare anything. But join us every Wednesday where me and Jesse Hellwheeler are doing Procrastinating Across the Ocean. And don't forget about the 8th. That's right. This coming 8th, we are doing a pack cracking conversation where we're going to have Backwoods Collector, and we're going to have a couple other people like Twiddler's Place to come in and kick off a series for etiquette of pack cracking. Let's see if that turns out to be fun. Join me for that. And don't forget Jesse's birthday on December the 6th.
Yay. That sounds fun. Sounds awesome. Sounds amazing. And we're going to roll off to a hillbilly.
Alrighty, folks. 687 subs. Awesome. It's great. Let's make sure we are commenting on all videos, all the Tortoises videos, and come on over and visit with me and watch some arena gameplay. Because I do come up with some good decks sometimes. And also, if you come over to my channel, if you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be very much appreciated. And but like I was talking earlier, everything that you do for a channel will help a channel, will help the channel grow. Mm-hmm. And live, just wait till the live ends and then come on back and leave a comment. Mm-hmm. Just every little thing helps, because I know Tortoise has some way to support his channel through money, which is a membership. I have that also on my channel. However, you got two ways to support any channels. You got the paid way, and you also got the free way. Free way: subscribe, like, comment. Paid way is you got to come up with a little bit of money. But anyway, you don't have to pay money. All you got to do is just do it the free way, because it's all appreciated. I know Tortoise appreciates it. I appreciate it over here on my channel. Appreciate it here because I'm very much involved with this channel, and I'm very much involved with the community. Let's help everybody grow. And I will be doing another stream this afternoon at 2:00. More arena stream. I'm going to be climbing that ladder this afternoon. And that's all I got to say. Show for today.
Show for today. Whoop, whoop. Super Fast Tortoise. Today's Monday. It's game day at the home, right? At the home. So I won't be streaming tonight. But like I said, tomorrow we'll be streaming in the evening about the auction stuff going on forward. So keep an eye on that, because it's going to be a big day for us. Whoop, whoop. But with that, my friends, I want to thank everybody who's been on here today. Hillbilly, KJ, me. Yeah, I got to thank myself for being here, because there's times I just want to sleep in. Right? Everybody who came in chat. Could you dude, Zombie, Time Capsule, The Real Wiz, James Willis, Tibalt. I'm really scrolling up the chat to see who all came in. All right. Thank you guys for being here. You got one thing to say?
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. And I appreciate
Thank you guys for all being here for me when I need you guys.
That's kind of the point of the show. If you really want to be here and you really want to feel positive, that's what the show's about.
Oh yeah.
And everybody in chat makes the show positive too. No matter how deep we go or how light we're having the show that day, we're hoping to be a good day, a good vibe for you. Even if the topic's a little serious or if the topic's a little fun, just roll with how we roll. Oh look, there's Kitty. Oh, whoa. This is like 3D compared to what we're normally seeing KJ. Now KJ went from a head jar to a cat in a lap. Q. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I see face.
Well, accidental face reveal. That was me from the past. Me from the past. Ignore that guy. He eventually has an accident and becomes a head in a jar.
Right.
Now we know what KJ looks like.
Well, it's still dark, but man button it up. What's up? But all right, I want to thank you everybody for joining the show today. Thank you everybody for being awesome, amazing. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing, and for those new subscribers out there. Thank you, my members, for supporting me even further than you have to. Like, the memberships are there just if you want to support us a little extra. They're not mandatory, right? You guys have shown your love and everything. Appreciate that much. Just remember, everybody, remember, you're loved. Someone's thinking about you, and try to brighten someone's day today. All right? have a good day, and play wise.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast tortoise.